Today I want to show you a Wassage session at our center, Subuddha Healing and Teaching in Anjuna, Goa. Here our model Sane is starting the session with a Japanese-style hot bath. Hot water is a very effective way to relieve tension in the body, especially low back or neck tension. The Japanese say the water should be hot enough to reach the bones to really do the job. So the hotter you can take it, the better. Here is the cold bath. A cold plunge immediately following a hot bath strengthens the body and improves blood and lymphatic circulation. It also gives you a rush, very exhilarating. Now we are starting the session, just tuning into the water. And here I'm pulling Sane from the skull-neck connection, freeing the neck and low back with gentle snaking movements, digging my fingers into the muscles of the neck to release tension. Any tension in the body, especially low back tension, is reflected in the neck, so it's a good place to start working. Now I move to her side, supporting her head and neck. I'm creating a gentle rotating lumbar stretch by flexing her thigh and extending her arm. A gentle way to relieve low back tension. Now we move to another model. This is Pi, and I am moving behind her head, supporting her head on my shoulder, creating the same rotating lumbar stretch while moving backwards, flexing the thigh and extending the arm at the armpit. This position allows me to create a more powerful stretch, a more effective release of the low back. Here's another low back stretch. My arm extending Pi's arms and my hands pushing her hips away, creating a lateral rotation and a lovely low back release and a nice extension for the sides of the body. In a typical Wassage treatment, 25 minutes are above the water and 25 minutes below, with a few minutes to enjoy the hot and cold bath at the beginning of the session and a few minutes to enjoy the relaxation at the end. Now Sane is wearing a nose clip, and you see that I'm holding her in a way that she feels safe, comfortable and relaxed. Now I'm going to send her under the water. Rotating her up and more cradling rotations to reinforce her feeling of let go and safeness. Now some powerful flexions and extensions. In In my experience, this is the most effective way to release the low back. If you try this, be careful not to overextend the back, and be especially careful with extreme low back pain or pregnant women. In pregnancy, the body becomes over-flexible. Now some underwater dancing with Sane, rotating and extending the hands, wrists, arms and shoulders. As we are working in warm water, Sane feels no separation of the body, just a melting into the water. Her eyes, ears, nose and mouth are closed, so there is nothing to distract her from this beautiful, liquid, silent space. All her energy is focused internally. Usually our energy is focused externally. Now I'm rolling Sane around in a kind of fetal position. The first time a friend did this to me, she set me into such a space that I came up laughing and couldn't stop. It's like disappearing and being surprised that you come back. And here's the same sequence, shot from under the water. So we finished the 25 minutes submerging. I've removed the floaters and supported Sane's head and neck with a cushion and the legs with a noodle. After leaving her a few minutes in this relaxed position, I'm going to finish with some gentle stretching of the arm. And to finish, finally placing her against the wall, letting her ground and come back to the world.